Evening. So I hate doing jobs in the dark on the car, but I've just been driving home and I've had a cascade failure of lights on the Seat, and it's just boggled me. So I've had a load of faults on the dashboard, saying that I'd lost the driver side dip beam, indicator on the passenger side, front and side. I lost rear brake light on the passenger side. The third brake light was gone, and I'm like, what the hell is going on? So of course I'm driving and I'm thinking, oh, I'm gonna have some sort of alternator failure or something, but the rest everything else is working, aircon's working, there's no battery light on the car, and just completely nothing else is broken, so it all drives fine. So done a little bit of research on the internet, and it comes up that there might be a problem with one of the fuses. It's a big 30 amp fuse, and it, apparently they melt, they don't break, so when you look at them they look fine, and they still technically, if you put a multimeter on it, it looks okay, but when you actually wiggle it, all of a sudden all the lights come back on. So I've taken a look, and let me show you what it is that I found. So as you can see, we've got the front driver side main dip beam out. I'll just turn the rest of it on so we can right, so you can see that you've got a high-speed flash. So no rear indicator, no side indicator. Well, hopefully you can see that. The front indicator is working, okay? And then if I come around and flick it to the other side, you've got a side indicator at the rear, but no front indicator. Okay, and then I can't show you the brake light situation because obviously I can't push the brake and use the video, but that's where we're at. Okay, so you undo this and this, just pull these back, and then this should just lift off like this, and this is the fuse that you're interested in, F16. It's a 30 amp fuse, and as you'll have seen from or as you will see, sorry, this affects a different range of the lights for some unknown reason. It doesn't affect all lights in one go, it affects only some of them when it's having problems, and let's have a look as to why. That's the fuse that we're looking at. It's right at the back of the panel, okay? And when you look at the fuse, you can see, so if we can get it focused, that it's not blown, but you can see some deformation of the plastic around the fuse. And when you take it out and turn it back around, and you can see, I don't know where you can see that, but it's actually quite swollen, the plastic. So not blown, but has gone. So I'm going to put a new 30 amp fuse in, right, and go back around. Oh, that's the indicators are still, that's right. Right, so now new fuse, front headlight beam is on, indicators have all of a sudden come back on. Just about see that, and you can see the rear one flashing away. And then if I put the other one on the other side, got this one. You've also got the lights here that has come on. Hadn't noticed that one was out, but that's was out as well. Side on and front on. So would you believe, for a, what is it, 50 pence fuse, 30 amp, takes out all your lights, and effectively must be some kind of weird fault, because let me just zoom in on that a little bit. There we go, look, totally crystalline on the inside. And I've seen on the forums that this seems to be a common problem with Volkswagen cars. You know, I've not had any real major problems with this car. I actually really like the Seat. We've had it oh god, since about 2015, so got it a good 10 years. She's only done 100,000 miles, and she's been a great little car, and my wife drove it for a long time, and I've been driving it in COVID, and had no real problems. But this is the first sort of electrical fault that we've had, and I thought maybe because we live near fields, it might have been that we'd had mice or something chewing through the cables, which did happen about 5 years ago. We lost the indicators on the side because of the fact that we'd had a mouse chew through the cable, because although you can't see it in the dark, we live next to some fields. So yeah, that's the problem. So guys, I hope you found that helpful. Quite a simple problem really to fix, but it did have me freaking out a little bit, but thankfully that seems to be the problem resolved. I'll put a couple of spare fuses in the car just in case this is the beginning of an issue or something like that. But hope that was helpful, and if you're having this sort of problem, do check that fuse. Oh, out of interest, let me just check what fuse position it is. It's F16 by the look of it, so it's F16 fuse in the main panel on the passenger side in the engine bay. So hopefully that's okay. I'll try and get some pictures, because obviously it's dark, they won't be very good at the moment, but I'll add them to the end if I can, or I'll take them in the morning before I upload the video. Have a great evening everybody. Cheers.